Heyo. Well, I'm not sure if this is going to be my last message or not. Probably my last video one for a little while. But the reason I'm sending this message out is because, well, a lot of people probably think because of my last couple messages that this is just for dating purposes or just getting noticed. Whatever the reason, I'm basically trying to express that the reason that I even made any of these videos is because the ladies in my life have been an inspiration to me to want to do better. And I've been sitting behind the computer, texting, tweeting, doing all sorts of, journalism and stuff kind of things. And I never did any of the video. So I figured, what the heck? What could be the worst that could happen? So I wanted to make sure that people knew who I was, what I was doing, where I was going. And that way, at any point when people see me and know who I am, that I'm just a guy that really wants to have a good life and have a great wife and have nicer things in life and not afraid to work for them and not afraid to make sure that the people that I know and care about know that I love and care about them. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I really don't. But what I do know is that people like Katy Perry, who I love dearly, and the entire cast of The Young and the Restless, who have been inspiring me my entire life, and to wonderful creative artists in the industry of entertainment and fashion and design and a whole lot of great things like Beyonce and Gaga and Rihanna and all those great people. I I can't help but admire them, not just because of the great work they do, but also because of a lot of the solitude that comes with it. Because of the fact that they're dedicating themselves to their craft so much, there's probably a lot of lonely nights. And I understand that I've gone through a lot of lonely nights, having to turn people down from spending time with me intimately because I didn't see them as being the motherly kind, the loving kind. It was more of a, they just looked at me and wanted me as a piece of meat kind of thing. Now, I know that I'm not an ugly dude. I know I'm probably not the most attractive dude in the world. But at the same time, I'm just me. And I'm not trying to be anyone else other than me. So if that's not good enough for you, I'm sorry. Really, I am. Because I can't change that. And if it's good enough for you, well, speak up. Because we only got so much time. And if we spend all our time wondering whether or not we're going to be anything, then we're wasting time. I mean, anyone that is anyone that wants to be with me should immediately give me a big kiss and tell me so. Now, if I end up with somebody and I'm with somebody, by all means, a firm handshake and a big hug and a kiss on the cheek would do the exact same thing. But it would be more respectful to the person that I was with because, by all means, I don't want anybody running up to me, kissing me on the lips if, you know, if I'm with somebody already. And right now, I'm not. As much as I would love to be, the people that I love and care about are not giving me the time of day. So I'm still waiting for that right person, and I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait. I'll keep working at what I'm doing, try to keep the best positive attitude I can be, love my family, work with them as much as I can, and hopefully not waste a whole lot of time on people that really have no interest in me. But I'm going to do the best I can with what I have, and that's all I can do. Now, I want to thank you for watching this, and if at any point you find the need to come up and give me a big kiss and hug, just do it. I mean, if you really need to do that, I'm not against it. I mean, unless of course you've got some kind of disease or something, and then by all means, you keep that to yourself. But all the people out there that I know and care about need love and affection too. And you yourself watching this may not be one of those people yet, but you yourself need love and affection too. And if you spend all of your time not expressing to people how you feel, then you'll never ever have those people in your life. Ever. For one simple reason and one simple reason alone. They will never know how much you really care. Now that's why I've expressed how much I love Katy Perry and Marcy Ryland and Lady Gaga and Rihanna and Beyonce and all these other people that you hold as these high superstars that I look at like beautiful beings that are doing a lot of the same kind of work I want to be doing. So who better to teach me how? Who better to be that person that I want? It's not difficult to see why I would want them, but a lot of other people want them for different reasons. They just want them for the success or the fame or all the other bull crap. I'm looking at talented, beautiful people that I would love to be with that I'm not because of circumstance. That's it. Now, if they're looking at me like I'm just some other dude, hey, they're obviously looking at somebody else because I'm not just some other dude. There's only one of me, and I know it. But do you know it? A lot of people don't even know who I am, and that's because that was a big part of the plan for a long time, not to tell anybody who I was. You know, giving away information like, I'm the catalyst behind Alberta Oil Sands and how it got started. That kind of information, hush hush, for a long time. Because people thought I was dead because I wasn't working. I was just sitting around and I was recuperating from paralysis. So for the rest of the world, I was dead. For the financial world, I was dead. To most of my friends, because I wasn't out helping them, I was dead. They didn't know any better. I lost contact with a lot of people. And then I got to the point where anytime anybody ever called me, it was always to get up and do work for them. And I ended up smashing my phone a few times on the ground because I kept getting calls from people that wanted me to go do things that required money or work or something that I wasn't able to do anymore. And it just got to a point where I wanted to throw it all away. Now, I don't want to throw my life away. I want to create a new one. I'm at a point right now where I can. All it takes is for me to find one beautiful, responsible person that wants to be with me. And then we devote each other to each other. And then we move forward. When that happens, not if it happens, when it happens, it's going to change my life. But I only have one life to live. Now, this isn't a dating service. This is me expressing to the entire world the requirements that I have for the next person that I want in my life. Now, those people I mentioned, they've already met the requirements. I don't have to second guess whether or not those people can take care of me and teach me to be a better me, because I know they can. It's the people that I don't know that want me to know who they are that need to know that if they don't meet some of the qualifications that I'm talking about, that they need to try harder too. Because I'm not the only one out there. There's a lot of people out there, but I am the only one of me. So when people look at me and wonder who I am, eventually they're going to know. Everybody eventually knows people of greatness. I'm lucky, I'm smart, I'm talented, I do a lot of things. One day, people will know who I am, whether I like it or not. It's an inevitability. But for now, I'm happy being myself. and making sure that people that watch these pages and do their thing actually get to know who I am and what I'm about. Because if you know who I am and what I'm about, then even if you yourself don't want the same things as me, you might know somebody that does, or might, you know, be able to help me and push me in the right direction to find that perfect person. Now, I know nobody's really perfect, and nobody's really ideal either. There's a lot of ups and downs with all of that. But I'm never going to know if I don't try. And this is me trying to the best of my abilities. I've got a cheesy little laptop, a small little apartment. I've come a long way in the past little while. I'm just putting it out there and hoping that the people that know that I love and care about them, want to reciprocate those feelings. If they don't, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to find some way to move forward. But at the same time, I have to try for the best because I only have one life and I only have so much time left. And if I don't tell the best that they're the best, then they don't understand why I want them. All they see is what everybody else wants from them. I'm not everybody else. I don't ever want to be confused with everybody else. So, have a wonderful day. And I'm Aaron Mann saying, talk to you again soon.